In this video, I show you the free energy minimizing tool for communication. As we discuss in the MBSAT training, individuals face the important task of minimizing free energy. Essentially, this means minimizing decision errors so that we can ensure survival and success. As social creatures, though, we also engage our minds in generative models to collectively tackle the challenge of survival. Sometimes these collaborations succeed, while other times they don't. When collaboration with others do succeed, it resembles a process where two or more individuals effectively share cognitive resources, creating a shared brain that helps each member lower their free energy, akin to a duet for one. A straightforward and effective way to improve our beta synchronization, the synchronization of our body sensations, emotions, thoughts, and action impulses between individuals, is the communication model that was developed by positive psychologist Shelley Gable. Her research identifies two dimensions of communication that are key: the intensity of action, ranging from active to passive, and the nature of the content, which can be either constructive or destructive. These dimensions create four possible combinations, as shown in the slide. The active constructive quadrant refers to communication that is unmistakably supportive and accompanied by a beta that clearly expresses collaboration, cooperation, and a shared mental model and shared brain, such as a duet for one. Active destructive implies negative utterances that are further reinforced by unappreciative body signals, emotions, or actions. Passive destructive refers to utterances that are positive on the surface, but put forward so that the overall impression is close to neutral. It is an indifferent way of communicating that shows little constructive involvement of our body, our emotions, our thoughts, and our actions. Passive destructive communication expresses indifference with a negative undertone. In this quadrant, a person experiencing joy or even sorrow would probably feel let down by the other party's passive, destructive response. You can use this model as a tool to make your personal communication more effective and more rewarding through improved relationships. To implement it and train with it, just keep asking yourself repeatedly during your daily routines and interactions: in what mode was I in right now? Was this mode appropriate? Did it produce the results I expected and intended? You could even present the model to people close to you, a partner, a family member, or a team you are working with. You will see that people soon start playing games with it and making jokes when a response falls under the wrong quadrant. Based on this model, you can also train your collaborative abilities deliberately by engaging in a more structured exercise. Here are some guidelines that you can use to train with this tool in an exercise style. Step 1. As in the previous exercises, find a place to sit and start doing the CEO of Beta. And stay with your breath for a few minutes. Sitting down with the back straight, the body relaxed but alert, closing the eyes, bringing your attention to your breath, noticing any body sensations, emotions, thoughts, or impulses to action that might be present for you right now. Noticing any tensions in the body, sensations of pulsation or tingling. The nature of your current emotional state. The quality and nature of your thoughts. And any impulses to action that you might be noticing in this moment. Now see if it is possible to bring your awareness to an incident or an experience with a person that, in your opinion, resulted in a failed communication. It could be a discussion with someone in your family, at work, or in another setting. This could be somebody that you know, or a person that you met by chance. Once you have brought the situation to mind as vividly as possible, bringing to mind the context, the location, the time, and the person involved, see if it is possible to identify the mode of communication you applied in the exchange with that person. Using the 3 types of non-optimal communication discussed earlier in the video. Active destructive, passive destructive, and passive constructive. You might discover that it was not only one but several of the 3 ways that you used in talking to the person. Spending a few moments reflecting on the exchange that didn't go as you expected or intended, and seeing if you can identify which mode of communication you applied in the interaction with that person. Next, see if it is possible now to bring your mind to the active constructive mode of communication in the same context. And see if you can replay the exchange under this mode of active constructive responding and communicating. Focusing your attention on the verbal and bodily interaction with the person, your body language, the tone of your voice, the emotional way that you interacted, the thoughts that you communicated. Just seeing if you can reimagine and re-engineer this situation in your mind using an active, constructive communication style. Finally, imagine the outcome of the interaction using this active, constructive mode of communication. What would have changed? Spending a few moments considering the outcomes that may have occurred if you had engaged with this situation, applying active, constructive communication. Now, after Considering the consequences of applying this different, more positive style of communication, slowly bring your attention back to your breath, noticing the natural inflow and outflow of breath in your body, the body expanding as you inhale, and softening as you exhale. And then very slowly, externalizing your attention again, noticing the sounds around you, and the temperature of the room around you. Wiggling the fingers and the toes and rolling your shoulders. Taking another deep breath in, deep breath out. And then whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And this concludes the exercise on the free energy minimizing tool for communication. I hope you found the explanation and practice useful, and I look forward to our next session. Until then, take care.